Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Today, I want to help a girl child who's going to school and they have unplaited hair. How to take care of it easily, especially if you're in a boarding school and you know your parents are not there to do the hair daily. And you're supposed to keep your hair straight, clean, and neat. Most of you have a long hair. Why we keep long hair as girls is because it shows us as feminine more. It makes us, as we believe, more beautiful, and it differentiates us from the male counterparts. Though some of them are still keeping hair long. Most schools around also insist on their girls learners keeping their hair short. So you have a choice to make. Do you want to maintain yours long or you want to keep it short? Depends on your preference. Before you come to school, you have to choose how, especially if it's a boarding school, how you will ensure your hair remains neat while you're in school. Because you do blow dries are not because blow dryers are not allowed in school and there's no salon nearby. I find some students keeping their hair natural while they're in school and they're able to maintain it. All you have to do is straighten it using a blow dryer before you come to school. So you clean your hair that day you're coming to school or a day before. You go to the salon, it's washed and it's straightened. That it makes combing easier daily as you're going to class. You'll see some of other students, you find other students relaxing their hairs at the salon, which I don't prefer most because these are growing girls. But if you start putting chemicals in your head at this level, don't you think there's an effect or you can be affected later in life? I don't know. But whether you are 14 years, you're 15, 16, before 18, you're young, start putting on chemicals in your head. But it depends on your parents. If they allow you to relax your hair, do it. But also make sure they have enough money to be able to maintain that hair after you relax it. For it needs a lot of care and it's more expensive to take care of while in school. You'll need to be maybe monthly using different types of treatments to take care of the growth. It's your choice, it's also your parents' choice. So after you do this a day before or on opening day and you go to school, what you'll be doing in the evenings after classes is don't start plating in the evening. Remember you in school to study. All you need to do is comb the hair in the evening and put a comfortable hairband. And it should be woolen or it should be something comfortable. Don't put a pin. It's uncomfortable when you're sleeping. So you comb it and you use a hairband to tie it. They will usually tie it when you're going to school. But this one will be a little bit loose. And you put your hair on and you put on your hair bonnet or your sleeping bonnet as you're sleeping just to make sure it is neat. Something that is comfortable at the same time it covers your head well that it doesn't get out when you're sleeping. It covers your head well that it doesn't get off while you're sleeping. There are different types of bonnets depending on your preference. You choose the one that is best for you. And the hair bonnet, most of the time when you're in school, if you are a serious student, it doesn't get off because most of the time when you're going to sleep, you're so exhausted. You had classes the whole day, you did your private study, so you're so tired that when you get into bed, you sleep immediately, and when you open your eyes, it's already morning, and you've not moved even where you were sleeping, and you've not even moved from the position that you were sleeping in. So in the morning, you will find your hair will still be the same, the way you tied it before you slept. So you will comb it, use now a tighter hairband, and then you go to classes, and then you go for your classes. So maybe over lunch hour, because it's usually long. The lunch break is usually long. After you eat your food, just before you go for the afternoon classes, you can go to the bathroom and just comb it through. And just comb it. And you tie it and you go to class. It takes less than even 2 minutes. Because you already straightened up your hair before you went to school on opening day. Over the weekends, and I found when I was in high school that most students tend to oil their hair all the Sundays. So look for your friend. If you cannot do it yourself, to oil your hair and don't overdo it. Just put the correct amount and then you comb it and let it loose. We used to believe during that time that after you oil it, you're not supposed to tie it with a band. You just leave it like that, and then maybe as you walk around, the scorching sun is going to do what? It's going to melt the oil that you put in your hair. But still, if you oil it and then you let your head relax, whether whether it's sunny or not, the oil is going to do its work. That's all you're supposed to do for the maintenance oiling school. And then you go back to your normal routine. Now ensure when you're on the midterm break, just before you go back to school again, you go if your hair is natural, you straighten it up, or if you relaxed your hair, you make sure you use the particular preferred treatment or you do a retouch. So that now the work becomes easier when you're back to school. Don't don't plait your hair at any time when you're in school. It's just going to waste your time. You can do it over the holidays. Number two, don't get your hair wet. Use a showering cape because if you get it wet, it's going to be sticky. It's going to be sticky and it will be very hard to maintain it because you don't have a hair straightener in school. So use a showering cape. If it's raining, make sure you have an umbrella or use still the same showering cape. You can even get two. You have one in the dorm and then you have another one in your desk. So that in case it starts raining and you don't have an umbrella, you can use it. After a PE lesson or after sports or games, let your hair loose so that it doesn't sweat inside. I know you get what I mean. As in here, you just ensure that your scalp is still oily the way you oiled over the weekend, and it should be free of sweating. So if you just let loose after, that would be good. Some other students also have bands to tie their hairs. They're doing what? They're playing. That is very good. If when you're doing school duties, where you're supposed to sweep a dusty area or a dusty class, please cover your head. It goes a long way. Those girls with short hair, remember, uh, if you wash it daily, you have to remember to also oil it. If you don't, you'll feel itchy, and that will be very comfortable. So oil it and you massage your head so that the oil can spread. When your hair is short, let me know whether this was helpful in the comment section. Blessings.